What's up, everybody? We are at Comic-Con 2018 in the Mad Cave Studios booth. We're here with Mark London, the creator of Mad Cave Studios. We got Battlecats, Midnight Task Force, which we've already reviewed for you. And they've got Knights of the Golden Sun coming up real quick. And you guys know how I feel about angelic lore. So before we get to what was out, let's talk about that right off the bat.
All right. Well, Knights of the Golden Sun is our biblical epic piece. I've been a fan of Milton. I've been a fan of Dante. Growing up, I was obsessed with that movie, Seven. Growing up, a lot of my friends, we would dress up and play as angels all the time. So it's been a kind of inspiration to bring like a story like this to the table. Where you have your four archangels, and this, I'm talking about Michael, I'm talking about Gabriel, which is female in her story. I'm talking about Raphael, I'm talking about Uriel, I'm talking about the bad apple, which is Lucifer. You gotta have a Lucifer there. And we also have some historical figures, like Alexander the Great in the story. So I kind of been a fan always, because of Battlecats, medieval fantasy, all that stuff. So this piece, historical fiction, bringing down the Almighty into the table, I think that was a cool story.
So let me fill you in, guys, on the basic plot of this. God's history. Took a vacation, left, deuces. So now the archangels don't really know what's going on. And I'm a fan of the show Supernatural as well, so there's a lot of archangels and stuff like that, Christian mythology and whatnot, and they don't really know what's going on there either. So I'm very familiar with the idea of the angels are just like, so we're like, all right, well, somebody tried to lead the charge before. Let's go ask him. And everybody else like, what, are you nuts? We're going to ask him? But there's always that one guy that, like, is the black sheep of the family. Let's go ask Lucifer. Like, yo, dude, you want to take over? Because Dad's gone. What a concept, man. Like, I can only imagine what the devil himself has in store for heaven.
Thank you, Pete.
Or moreover, what he has in store for us, because if y'all know mythology, and if you've ever seen The Prophecy with Christopher Walken, and if you haven't, shame on you.
Shame on
dope.
you. Yeah.
Lucifer's biggest problem was not with God, it was with us.
Correct.
He hated us because God elevated man above angels.
Absolutely.
So I can only imagine what he's going to do when he gets in charge of heaven.
That's what he's after. But also the good thing about Knights of the Golden Sun is that we're going to bring a couple of twists and turns, because when you pick up the book, you're going to be like, okay, is this just going to be like another angel versus Lucifer type of thing? It's actually not. There's somebody else there in the mix. You have it right here. Her name is Azrael. She's also one of the fallen that actually joined Lucifer when he tried to take over heaven. So she's pulling the strings for this first arc, at least. Okay. But you're absolutely right. I mean, Lucifer is there. He's going to play a bigger role. Father is gone. Mm-hmm. The angels are without their commander-in-chief. They don't know what to expect, what to do. So who's going to lead charge and what's up with for the next 400 years? You have to pick the book up and find out for yourself.
That's coming out next month, right? November?
That's coming up November.
Okay,
November is the release of Knights of the Golden Sun. Yes, Pete.
And now Midnight Task Force, I believe you guys are up to issue 4.
4 wraps up the first arc.
Okay.
It actually, the 4th issue comes out the first week of October, and then the trade paperback comes out in November. Okay. Same as Knights of the Golden Sun. Yes.
So, Midnight Task Force, if you guys recall, this was when the ex-soldier is now a cop and he's investigating a murder in the city, and he also keeps hearing the voices of his ex-teammates who were killed in action back in the war. Mm-hmm. And he's got like these little glowing souvenirs at the end of the first issue with their names and like ID tags on them. Uh-huh. So we're not sure. I'm not sure what's going on there, but because I'll read the first one, I'll see if it's good, and then I'll buy the rest of them, and then I would like to read everything in one fell swoop.
Okay, perfect.
So you'll have a review of the end of Midnight Task Force. Now you guys got Battlecats here. Now we reviewed this a while back. We got these really cool New York Comic-Con exclusive covers that are popping up on screen for you right now. they're very limited, right? You said like 10
Yes,
pieces,
absolutely.
like
Just
that?
only 10 pieces. Super exclusive, super limited.
Artwork is fantastic. If you guys haven't picked up Battlecats, I'm gonna tell you right now what this series is all about. Imagine if Thundercats and Dungeons and Dragons had a really amazing love child. That's Battlecats. And that was the first experience that I had with Man Cave Studios. And at Pete's Basement, we like to pick up every #1, see what's going on. And the first thing that I was impressed with not only this, but Midnight Task Force as well, was that the artwork inside was amazing.
Thank you.
Like,
Okay.
I gotta say, because a lot of indie stuff, you'll see like a really nice cover, and that's where all the effort went, and then you open it up, and it's like, eh. And as good as a story can be, sometimes bad art can't, like, it won't take it across, and it won't hold an interest. And just like page 1, page 2, I'm like, it's so consistent throughout. The art is amazing in everything, and this is like very traditionally drawn. You can see the pencils, like more muted colors, whereas Midnight Task Force is like so deep and detailed and digital and everything, and it's like almost like a dreamy kind of thing.
Correct.
Man.
Thank you, Pete.
Who's the artist on these?
Okay, so for the first 3 issues for Battlecats, it's Andy King, but for the 5th issue, it's Michael Camello, which he's taking artist duties on the 2nd volume, which if you think that you've seen everything for Battlecats, you ain't seen nothing yet.
How soon is that
great.
coming out?
June 2019. So we're getting ready.
so I gotta
We're
have a
already
little patience.
3 issues in. So it's good. It's coming along. So Michael Camello and Julian Gonzalez on colors. Amazing artists. That's for Battlecats. And for Midnight Task Force is Alejandro Giraldo. He does both things. He's actually the artist and the colors. And he basically just takes us to another level every single time.
They're absolutely fantastic. I look forward to meeting them at a future New York Comic Con, hopefully. That would be great. I want to draw on one more thing that you said. Now, the book's coming out in 2019, in June. And you said you're already through 3 issues.
Yes, correct.
One of the biggest problems plaguing comics in this day and age, deadlines. It sounds like you guys are going to have the books done and coming out before, basically all 5 books sound like they're going to be done before the initial release. So this way, there's never a delay on deadlines.
No, correct,
That's
Pete.
so important.
No, that is something that we set out when we decided to launch Mad Cave Studios. When we started working with Diamond, we were going to be the publisher. I know that Valiant up to this point has not missed a single deadline, which is super impressive. We want to go and follow in their footsteps. We really don't want to disappoint the retailers or the fans. So if we stand by a date that we're coming out with a book on X, Y, and Z date, it's actually going to be released that day. If something happens, it wasn't because Mad Cave Studios did not deliver. We did not have the book ready.
Right.
So that is something that we are very strict, and that is the way that we do things at the cave.
It's out there, it's on time, it's beautiful, it's a great story. I wish you guys luck. Now, everybody can get these on madcavestudios.com.
Yes. Well, madcavestudios.com is going to be like your hub. We have even some extra pieces of information there. Digitally, Cosmixology, Drive-Thru, Amazon sells the trade paperbacks, but really go out to your local retailer, guys, and ask for the books. I mean, the retailers is the way to go. Go and ask for the books. If they don't carry it, ask for Mad Cave Studios books, and we'll be delivering stuff for you soon.
Tell your local retailers, guys, Mad Cave Studios, you can't go wrong. Mark, thanks for coming on the program, man.
Thank you very much for your time.
It's been great.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, sir.